Hello, hello, and praise the Lord. I'm glad to be here with you. First of all, I want to thank God for the invitation extended me to come and participate here in London. Unfortunately, the pandemic could not afford us to be here with you, but the Lord has provided a means through technology that I'm even speaking to you now. What a great blessing of the Lord. He's the God who sees ahead and goes ahead and prepare a way for us. What the enemy would have thought to be evil, the Lord has turned it to good. And I'm now here speaking to you. I'm glad. So thank you so much for the thoughtfulness. Thank you for the work, all of the efforts, the prayers and time you put around getting prepared for me to come. Again, I'm glad and I'm very thankful. My name is Pastor Alphonso A Dean. I'm the National Coordinator of OCC Liberia. Liberia is Africa's oldest independent republic. It had its independence in 1847. It has a population of 4.5 million people. And of that number, 68.5% of them are young people. So Liberia is predominantly a young population. And of that number, 38.2% of them are children between the age of 2 to 14, which makes it a very good ground for the operation of OCC. And we are thankful that we can be a part of this great nation and what the Lord is doing here. We are now in the western region in the OCC program Africa, and we are glad to just be a part of what God is doing here. Now, as we look at the year 2020 and 2021 seasonal year for OCC, we will call it a blessed year, even though during this period, the pandemic, COVID-19 has ravaged the whole world and things were going, there was great lockdown, there was no movement, schools were closed all around. Liberia too was no exception. Our country experienced a great lockdown, and however, OCC program was not stopped, which we want to thank God for. We usually receive 10 containers from UK from you all. Unfortunately, the pandemic was so strong on UK that you could not raise all of the containers. So instead of getting 10 containers, we received 8 containers. 6 of them came from the USA, and you managed to send 2. May I use this time to say thank you for the 2 containers you sent. There was a great help that came so timely. While it is true that the pandemic became a setback to things around the world, it became a blessing to us in Liberia. Because during the period when the buses arrived, there was lockdown, schools were closed, there was no movement. In the villages, there was no movement. So OCC used that time while the kids were home to do our classes. So instead of having 1 class per week, in some villages, in some counties, in some region, we did 2 classes per week, 3 classes, keeping the social distancing and also using the mask. So while the children were in the village, they had nowhere to go, they could not go to the farm, we used their presence in time to do more teaching. So as a result, today we had a great result. So we had approximately 22 to 23,000 children to enroll in the Reader's Journey classes. And at the end of the day, we got close to 9,800 and some more to graduate. So we had graduation very successful all through. As a matter of fact, we have 6 regional teams in Liberia. They are in different counties and they are in distances. But however, the Lord just granted us grace this year that we're able to reach all those children. So we have the enrollment of more than 22,000, the graduation of 9,000 or more, and almost 3,000 gave their life to Christ. Close to 2,000 or more decided to share the gospel with other friends, and more than 2,000 decided they would pray. So we had a very successful year this year. We are so honored that the Lord blessed us. We were even able to reach our unreached people. There were a lot of UPGs. The unreached people group, we did directly with the Dane tribe and the Mandingo tribe. Those 2 tribes are predominantly Muslim in Liberia, and they are within the western Liberia. So our OCC team in Bombing, Bapul, and Cape Mount were able to target directly that UPG community. And today, to the glory of God, the number has reduced. So we have more than the unreached people group now, the children being saved. The gospel also did not just become an opportunity for hearing Christ, but a united villages that could never see each other before. It brought unity in towns. One of the oldest men, 118 years old, who was a Muslim in all his lifetime, was the first time receiving free gifts that didn't have financial attachment. As a result of that one free gift, he opened his village to us. Today, there is a school in our village. Today, there are churches being built there. Today, they have given 30 acres of land for schools, for churches to be built. To the glory of God, we want to say thank you that the Lord has allowed that. So we want to say thank you. My special thanks to ISQ for the support all the time. Thank God to all the regional directors. Thank God to all the regional managers, all of the international field representatives. The little gift you have sent to Africa, specifically Liberia, is changing life. UK, I want you to know that your partnership with Liberia is going beyond our imagination. Guess what? We have just opened a new regional team in Bong County, Central Liberia. And we believe this year we are going into a place called Jokwale District, which is also predominantly African traditional religion. I believe as the guest basket enter this year, the Lord is going to grant us access and open door to the hearts of those traditional leaders, and Jesus is going to be Lord. So thank you for doing this, and we are here to partner with you. Long live our partnership. May God keep us together. May OCC remain, even as we cover Liberia and cover West Africa. Our love to you, your family, your friends, and all our partners. God bless you for your support. Thank you. And I hope to come one of these days physically to UK as the pandemic will reduce and God will grant us an opportunity. Thank you for having me with you.